Hey guys, this is Rex, and welcome back to another Pokemon off-screen game I've been doing. This is a ROM hack called Pokemon Crystal Legacy. Pretty much, this was a ROM hack that's created. There, is this loud enough for you? Alright, how about this? Alright, I also need to make sure I get the name right, but this is a ROM hack that was created by Smith Plays Pokemon. The download link is in the description for those who want to try them out themselves. So yeah, this is basically a ROM hack of Pokemon Crystal, where pretty much it's mostly the same as Pokemon Crystal. As much as Pokemon Crystal is my favorite Pokemon game from the main series, I will admit it does have some flaws. But what about the audio? Is the audio good now? But yeah, Crystal normally has some flaws, so this game does do what it does do to try and English. First of all, it does what it can to try to make the what the heck? It is so quiet on my end. No, it has flaws. Some of the flaws include some awkward level scaling, in addition to Johto exclusive Pokemon, Johto Pokemon only being catchable in Kanto, and at that point they're too low level for it to actually be used by the time you're actually at the end of the game. In addition to switching around one of the physical special splits, actually that's not even in the game yet, but they did make a fix, but I'll get into that when we get into it. So, for this game, okay, have fun using Mischievous in normal Crystal. Oh wait, you can't, it's in only post-game. Same thing for Houndoom and Sneasel. You never got to use these in the Elite Four. Nor Kanto stars for that matter. So yeah, that's mostly what I wanted to evolve my team around. Okay, well that's different. Obviously randomizer. Obviously randomizer makes that possible, but this is not a randomizer. I would not argue about this, but that was a theme I wanted to evolve around my team. Pokemon I normally don't get to use in Crystal. But part of that plan has changed. Again, Crystal clear, that's a ROM hack, that's not baseline Crystal. But yeah, part of that plan changed because that one odd egg you received from the daycare has into a shiny Clefable, so yeah, it's on the team now. Dizzy Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Sing. But the rest of the Pokemon are Pokemon I usually don't use in Crystal. Clefable is okay special attack normally, even though its bulk is pretty much where it mostly shines in. Raichu, the earliest member of my team that I caught. Got it from a Pichu, which is why it has Charm. It has Thunderbolt for damage, Light Screen to act as a bit of a support, in addition to Thunder Wave. Pretty much a support Pokemon with high speed and can hit hard with Thunderbolt. Mischievous, another Pokemon I wanted to use. Shadow Ball, Pain Split, Parasol, and Confuse Ray. And in this game, one of the biggest changes is that Ghost is now special in this game, and Dark is physical. Much needed change because it made no sense to begin with. And yep, pretty much just normal Mischievous stats. Bottom half great, top half not so much. Which means that Shadow Ball hits a lot harder. Houndoom, another nice Pokemon to use. It has Hidden Power, and I got lucky and got Hidden Power Ice. Flamethrower, Attract, mainly because I needed one more move to give it, and the last move wasn't really that good. I can't remember which one it was. And then Crunch, which is of course physical in this game. By the one time it actually hurts Houndoom slightly, but usually Psychic types have lower defense, so that would make Houndoom slightly more useful. And the last Pokemon, second to last Pokemon, Sneasel. Holding Never Melt Ice, Dynamic Punch, which now has 10 power points instead of 5. Blizzard, Feint Attack, and Ice Beam. It also had Metal Claw before I decided to teach it Dynamic Punch, but Dynamic Punch just gives you the same amount of type coverage as Metal Claw does. Because Metal Claw is super effective against Ice and Rock, but so is Dynamic Punch. And yep, just a lot of attack, a lot of speed, and that's pretty much it. It's also like the last move I could actually teach Sneasel that was actually good. Plus, I've used Dynamic Punch in the Elite Four before. Yeah, Blastoise. It's not the Pokemon I started with, but it's a Pokemon you can catch when you first step into Kanto. Just have fun searching in the wild for it, because I believe that's like either 1% or 5% spawn rate. At night on one route. But yeah, Ice Beam, Protect, Surf, Body Slam. That's what I'm going with Blastoise. Unfortunately, special attack's a bit low, but I mean, it has Body Slam to help with that attack side, I guess. I think I have Earthquake. I do, but I usually, well, because TMs are still one-time use, I'm just not sure if it's worth using the slot on Blastoise or not. Not to mention, there's still the post-game to go through. Oh yeah, this game also has running shoes. Still have the post-game to go through along with the battle with Red. And at least Body Slam can give me Paralysis chance, making it a potential support Pokemon. So first up is Will. Let's see, I need to look up the trainer stats here. Alright, so start off with Houndoom. And there we go, time to battle Will. Starts off with me. Actually, that's no longer me. I'm a Farigiraf now. Alright, start off with a Crunch. Let's see if that's enough to one-shot. Of course it is. And 52 is the average levels of the Elite Four in this game. Slowking. So I'll go with Sneasel. And I believe the Elite Four is more Johto Pokemon than originally did with like a mix of Kanto and Johto. It also gets, in case of with like Will, he lost both of his twos and now he only has one, I believe. So, Feint Attack, which is now physical. Slow King has higher special defense than defense. Trying to boost that special defense even more. Feint Attack. Well, I had Flamethrower apparently, but I didn't use it. Guess I can't really fix the AI that much. Alright, Slowbro. I should probably get that dock load up on my phone so I don't have to keep tabbing out so often, pausing the game monitor, because I don't like that. In other news, my printer apparently has no paper on it. There we go. Alright, Thunderbolt. I'm gonna see if I can get that dock on my phone. Surprisingly didn't one-shot. Well. Well, that's convenient. Alright, let's see what's next. Espeon. Alright, we'll go with Sneasel again. Alright, Feint Attack away. And Xatu to finish things up. Let's see, I'll just stay in. I know I have a Never Melt Ice, but my physical attack I believe is much higher than my special. It's actually not that far off. I'll just go with an Ice Beam, just play it safe. I just got very far on the phone. There we go, have it up on my phone now. Also, apparently you can rematch the Johto gym leaders. Pretty sure that applies to Kanto as well. And if you battle the gym leaders, like the part where it branches out from gym number 4, you can actually battle the gym leaders in any order, and the levels will scale based on what order you actually battle them in. Let's see. And I didn't take any damage, well. Alright, well, no need to switch out my party since Houndoom does very well against the first Pokemon. Yeah, Houndoom does really good against the first Pokemon that Koga sends out. Alright, Ariados. Just got a Flamethrower away. Alright, you go down. Quillfish. That's a new one. Going to Raichu. And it seems like Koga's entire team this time around is all mostly just stalling and toxic. But in order to stall, you actually have to survive an attack. So the plan is one-shot Quillfish. Alright, Muck's the only one that's a little tricky to take on. Look at the moose has Fire Blast in it. I'm gonna say Raichu. Start off with a Thunder Wave. I think I could potentially sack Raichu if need be, so... Let's see here. Sludge Bomb's gonna hurt, so I'm gonna use Charm. Alright, Thunderbolt's probably gonna do a bit more than a quarter. Yep, as expected. That Charm cushioned the blow a little bit, unless it gets a critical hit. Okay then. Let's see here. Highest physical damage would probably be Sneasel, but it's Fire Blast, so that's out of the option. I guess Houndoom. Crits ignore attack drops. Leftovers. Well, time to be Mega Troll and use Attract. Paralyzed and Attracted. And now it's gotta spam crunches until it goes down. Okay then. Again, not a lot of good Pokemon on my team that can use Earthquake. I believe there's better options for Earthquake. And one of the Pokemon I have playing for Earthquake is not evolved yet. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, Poison's unfortunate. But luckily you're going down this turn anyways. I have someone playing on an Earthquake, but they're not evolved yet, so they're not on the team. I mean, obviously if this was the final battle in the game, then yeah, I would teach it Earthquake. But it's not, so I didn't teach Earthquake. If TMs were infinite, then yeah, it would have Earthquake. Final battle in the game, yes, it would have Earthquake. It is not, so no Earthquake just yet. There, that crit and return's justified. Alright, Venomoth. Oh, guess what? It is an excuse. I'm winning, aren't I? Heh. It's just a matter if I can actually outspeed Venomoth or not. Which I do. So Venomoth should get one shot. And not to mention, I checked the dock, and I think Muck, maybe one other Pokemon. Yeah, I have options for every other Pokemon, so Earthquake's not really that needed, except for that Muck. So yeah, Muck was handled no problem, so there we go. I can save on my Earthquake for later. Let's see here, do I have any other potions I could use? Let's see, Hyper Potions. I guess Hyper Potion it is. Alright, so if anything, this. Oh, you're poisoned. Alright, need to heal that. I believe I have an antidote or full heal, that works too. Bruno's the only one that's tricky because there's just a lot of options I had available, but I just didn't want them on the team. I mean, obviously I have Mischievous, but also I ran into a lot of Pokemon in the game that are Pursuit. So, I'm gonna lead with Raichu. Right, I think the first Pokemon he sends in is the only one that actually has Pursuit. Yes, it is. So Mischievous is an option. However, Pursuit means I can't really keep Mischievous in for the first Pokemon. Hey, Bruno would like to battle with a Hitmonchan. And also the Elite Four members, at least most of them, have held items. Right, start off with the Charm. Yeah, I expected the Mach Punch. Alright, but use one Charm. Make it double. And make it triple. Or get crit, that works too, because you have a Scope Lens. Alright, but minus 2 attack, Mischievous should still be fine. Just got a Shadow Ball away. Pursuit, I tank that with ease. Thanks to the charms. Now I Shadow Ball. Pursuit. Again. Your attack stat's been lowered. No need to worry. Alright, sending in Steelix. Honestly, one of the few reasons Blastoise is on the team to begin with. And the Pokemon starting this game was Meganium, which did about as good as you expect it to be for normal Meganium. Just okay at best. And another big change this ROM hack made that I remembered is you can actually buy evolution stones in Johto. Heracross. I guess I'll give Houndoom a go. Hope I can outspeed. Which I do. However, you have high special defense, so you fortunately might survive. Yep. There we go. Well, hidden power. Get up. Hitmonlee. My favorite part about Hitmonlee for Bruno. In this game, it has no way of hitting Ghost type still. All it can do is meditate. And at least the special defense spell will now actually matter when it's not in red health. Machamp. I managed to spawn Pokemon, might as well just stay in. Alright, let's start with the Confuse Ray. Confusion has actually been pretty reliable for me in this game so far. And now for me to eat my words. Never mind. Alright, Shadow Ball. You're confused? Yep, there's the rock slide. Which I survived. Yeah, for some reason I thought I had Destiny Bond, apparently not. One gen too early, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll go down to rock slide, that's fine. Because Houndoom, actually, you know what? I'll beat you with a Pokemon that's 4 times weak to fighting. How about that? Ice Beam. I mean, Mischievous did exactly what it needed to do, which was just chip down Machamp and our fast Pokemon finish it off. And if I was really in trouble, I could just use Parasol. Alright, revive Raichu and Mischievous. I believe I still have Hyper Potions down here somewhere. And the bag seems to be infinite now. Another big W. Alright, now Sneasel will go up front. Clefable has not been used yet, but I just have not had a good chance to use it yet. And unfortunately, there's just not many dark types in this game to begin with, so Cameron's team is pretty much the same. Alright, here's my big brain play. So we start with Dynamic Punch. See? No, Umbreon's confused. It's no longer confused. So we just Dynamic Punch again. And it's just that easy. Alright, you got yourself a Houndoom. Well, I got myself a Blastoise. Surf's up. Never mind, that's gonna be switching to Vileplume. Leftovers, okay. We'll have to be careful with the Vileplume because it actually has a really good moveset. There's just 2 moves I do not want it to use. Thankfully, it did not use any of the moves I wanted it to use because it had both Substitute and Sleep Powder could have done on the Switch. So, Flamethrower, that should be a one-shot. Well, at least if you switch out Houndoom here, both Murkrow and Gengar will take a beating. There we go. There's a crunch. I tank the hit. And Houndoom will not get one shot because Blastoise is not a great special attack stat. Oh, you have reversal. But it reduces the amount of damage as crunch at max power, I believe. Or at least maybe slightly stronger. I think your health has to be slightly lower for that to happen, but regardless, you went down anyways. Gengar comes in. I could have a Ghost on Ghost fight. Or I could just use Sneasel. And just outspeed one-shot it, potentially. With the Feint attack. Yeah, using a Dark type to beat your Ghost type. And the last Pokemon I could just stay in on, since it's just Murkrow. There we go. Unfortunately, not really much you could do to Karen unless you gave her an underlevel Tyranitar. I mean, they gave Silver an underlevel Tyranitar. I guess you probably could have given one to her as well. But I guess that's part of Silver's like character arc that they decided to give him in this game. So that's why his is underleveled. Let's see, I think I saw regular potions I can use. There we go. Let's see here, for max ether, I need to check everyone's PowerPoint usage. Feint attack should be fine. Dynamic punch, Lance uses mostly flying types anyways. Ice beam should be fine, also blizzard. Flamethrower and crunch should be fine. Shadow ball, I would definitely need to heal up potentially. Fable Spell's been used. Maybe Raichu's Thunderbolt. Blastoise, don't think I'll be using Surf too much. Unless I have Aerodactyl and Charizard, which will just get one shot anyways. Alright, start with Shadow Ball. And because I have short-term memory. Surf needs 4, Thunderbolt needs 4. Flamethrow's not even gonna be used that much. Crunch. I mean, I'll be using Hidden Power anyways. And I guess if I have these, I'm gonna use these anyways. Surf and I guess Ice Beam, since Houndour's just gonna be using Hidden Power anyways. I have an Elixir, I could also use that for Raichu. Let's see, I believe Crunch is all that's left. At least the one that needs like drastic healing. Alright, there we go. Hidden Power's Ice. Alright, Raichu goes up front for the final battle. I've been waiting for you. And I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. 3 years ago. A trainer just like you stood before me. That trainer would go on to become the strongest in both our regions. He has entrusted me to uphold the Pokemon League and to take care of the legendary Lightning Bird Zapdos. There's no need for any more words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. as the Pokemon League champion. I, Lance, the Dragon Master. As Lance, the Flying Master, accept your challenge. Alright, so the doc, in order to not spoil too much, only shows the list of Pokemon that he's using, but he's not listing the movesets. Alright, so, Thunderbolt away. Let's see here. Might even go Aerodactyl if it has Earthquake. Nope, Dragonite. And the Zapdos replaces one of his Dragonites. Let's see, I would use Sneasel, but once again, there's no telling which Dragonite this is. I'm assuming he probably got rid of the Dragonite that has Thunder normally, since he has Zapdos instead, which means if it's either Fire Blast or Blizzard, I guess Blastoise would be the safest option. Alright, that's the weaker Dragonite. Alright, Ice Beam away. I outspeed a Dragonite. This is also Blastoise's first battle, so it doesn't have much EV training on it, so I'm just gonna say that crit was probably needed. Yeah, the levels don't scale out too much. Starts out like 4 to 5 levels before and 4 levels. Yeah, so it starts off like 4 levels before, ends with 4 levels higher, pretty much. I thought Dragonite would be a little bit faster than Blastoise. So let's see here, Zapdos. Alright, I will use. I could use Raichu instead of Light Screen and Thunder Wave. Alright, so start with the Thunder Wave, paralyze you. Since this is the gen where electric types can be paralyzed. Well, that works. Fully paralyzed. Let's see here, if you're going for Thunder Wave, I might just need to take the hit and get a free switch into someone else. I don't want anyone else getting paralyzed from that. So go with the Thunderbolt. Well, hopefully I'll just knock it out with Raichu alone. Those are not part of the plan, but I guess Raichu can just solo this. Okay. That was not part of the plan whatsoever. But I'll take it. So much for Zapdos. Aerodactyl. Blastoise, you're in. Let's see, if I didn't one-shot the Houndoom, it's probably not going to one-shot the Aerodactyl. Alright, Rock Slide's going to do quite a bit of damage, potentially. Or not, because I'm a Blastoise. Thankfully, no flinches. This will probably survive. Yep. Light Screen was very effective, thank you. Hyper Beam missed. I think I would have survived that anyways. Actually, it has a pink bow, so that would have done more damage. Thanks for the needless crit. For those who don't know, the pink bow is the equivalent to the Silk Scarf in this game. Dragonite. I am going to switch out because you're pretty much my main counter against Charizard. Alright, we need Clefable, of course. We need Clefable to at least get one battle in. We're Pokemon boomers. We are no longer boomers. We're boomers. Let's see here. I don't think I'm gonna one-shot it, so I'm gonna go with the Sing. Never mind, it has Safeguard. The one time that Safeguard's actually useful. But I tank that with ease. Okay, I could have two-shot it anyways. But yeah, Dragon's still special in this game. But it got a crit, so much for that. Alright, Sneasel, just come in, just be MVP because, yeah. Charizard. Kanto starter versus Kanto starter. Surf's up. Interesting. Save. Surf's up. Flamethrower is gonna crit and knock me out. The crit wouldn't even been enough. We don't need to watch the surf animation, the battle's over. Yeah, Sneasel's MVP. I probably would have considered Blastoise to be MVP worthy if it was able to at least get the one-shots. It was like a last minute addition, so I had no EV training. Yeah, let's say Sneasel MVP, Blastoise, and Raichu close tie for second. Because at least Raichu was able to 1v1 a Zapdos. If anything, I'd probably say some of the gym battles were a little bit tougher than the Elite Four. But regardless, I'm still having a lot of fun with this run, Mac. Alright, Raichu, you 1v1 the Zapdos. Houndoom, you were useful against Will. Mischievous, you were useful whenever you needed to. Clefable, you were there. You're shiny. Sneasel, MVP. Not really that close. Blastoise, you could have been MVP if you were just able to get the one-shots. But it's still second most helpful regardless. I still have a long way to go. That is a good point, Professor Oak. It'd be funny if this was Gen 1 you did Ice Beam on Charizard. But yes, Professor Oak, we still have a long way to go. There's still Kanto. And then a battle against Red. I might stream the battle against Red, even though it'll probably be a short stream, so I might shove 2 streams into one day. Who knows? But so far I am having a lot of fun with this ROM hack. Shout out to Smith Plays Pokemon for creating this ROM hack, along with the team that went behind it. The credits are in the description, in addition to the video that has the download link for the ROM hack. And yeah. As of right now, looks... And OBS says our time is up as well, since that box should not go to Red. How dare you? Spectrum trying to haunt the end of the stream. Like I tried to haunt against freaking Hot Wheels Unleashed yesterday. But who knows, I might do full playthrough of this game. in the future. Maybe hardcore nuzlocke. Not quite sure yet. But yeah, Spectrum's trying to say our time is up. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll see you guys next time. And in this game, I'll probably stream my battle against Red. Peace.